What's up, YouTube? What's up, gamers? What's going on? It's your boy Puerto'S 77. And I'm back with a quick live video. Well, a little live stream. You know, live and direct. You can see my face and everything. What's up, everybody? Everybody joining the chat. What's going on? So, question. Where do we go from here? Because I could have sworn in June and throughout the weeks in June, and then post Comic-Con, when we had that shit showing, that crap showing of Crackdown, single player being displayed, that it was all about wait for Gamescom, right? That's what was being said. Wait for Gamescom. Everything will be figured out at Gamescom. So we had Gamescom. What now? What's the answer? What are we doing? What's popping? Well, now nobody. Now it's going to be wait for E3 2018 now. Now we're going to have to wait pretty much a year for answers, right? In the title, you know, when you read the title, it says Microsoft will lose November. Well, what did I put? I put something to that effect, right? What did I write? What did I write exactly? I wrote Xbox will lose November. What's up, everybody in the chat? Now, I'm going to ask you. Nope, Xbox doesn't have another conference. They ain't nothing. Unless they announce something for Paris Games Week, they ain't got shit. They ain't got, excuse my language, they ain't got nothing. So I'm going to help you out. Why do I think Xbox is going to lose November? It's pretty much certain. I won that bet from Zaire. We just waiting. We're just waiting for the formality. Now it's just a formality. Me winning, so for those of you who don't know, Next Gen 729, Zaire, myself, we made a bet. And I was hyping since last year that if Microsoft announces Project Scorpio at $500, Sony got November in the bag. Pretty much. All right? It's a pretty much done deal. All right? We made the bet official like late last year or early this year, but it was official. We betted one AAA game of our choice on who wins November, who has the most sales. Total. Xbox family plus PS4 family. Now it's pretty much, that bet is won for me. Now I'm just waiting. Now I'm just waiting for collecting the game. It's a done deal. This is a wrap. It's a wrap. There is no, Xbox is not going to sell the units needed to be PlayStation. I'm not saying it's going to sell, it's going to, in my opinion, it's going to sell good for a $500 console. I know what that means. A majority of y'all dudes don't know what that means. You guys think that One X is going to sell 1 million in North America in November. You guys are bugging. It's not going to sell. One X, Xbox One X is not going to sell a million consoles. Be lucky if it can even penetrate 400,000. Be lucky by itself. Be lucky if it can do that. Some of you may be looking at it like, oh, now you're just a fanboy. Bullshit. There's going to be 1 million people that's going to buy it. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. In November? Nope. You know why? Because the majority of the people that's going to go buy a console in November is going to be the $200 ones. It's going to be the PlayStation 4 Slim or the Xbox One S Slim. Those are the people that's going to buy consoles into the millions, right? Xbox One X is a niche market, just like the Pro is a niche market. Small market. Itty bitty bitty weedy bit. Itty bitty bitty weedy bit. Little. Sorry, you One X guys. Sorry, you're a small pie. Small numbers. Small little more people. People ain't dropping 500 for graphics. Those few hardcore, little tiny bit. Yeah, you guys will pay $500. The majority, they're gonna drop 200 on the Xbox One S or PS4, right? The problem is this: more are gonna buy the PS4 Slim than the Xbox One S. A lot more this year. A lot more. This is the last showing of Xbox for the year, and you have still, Microsoft has yet to still show why people should go out and buy an Xbox One S if you haven't already. It has been a complete disaster this year. It's a complete disaster. You know it's bad when you want to announce at a games convention that you expanded your ability to sell more controllers to the world. That's big news now. That's convention news. That's something for a convention now. That's not a big deal at all. Who gives a shit? So you selling, you know, custom controllers in 24 more countries. That's a damn tweet on a Tuesday afternoon. That's all that is. When I started watching the Gamescom live, you know, because I saw some articles saying conference and all that. I'm thinking, okay. Then I see a dude and a chick, you know, just sitting in a chair talking. I'm thinking, okay, is this the pre-show? But then it's already like 3:30, and I'm thinking the conference is supposed to start at 3. Like, well, I'm tweeting. I'm like, yo, is this a conference or is this a whatever? Because all I'm seeing is them talking about games are gonna have 4K upgrades. I already knew that. Then they brought out Recore. I already knew that. And why is now Recore 4K upgrade a big deal? Most of the guys didn't buy it. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's nothing. I'll give you a hint. No Man's Sky recently got this huge update, right? It wasn't presented at a convention. It was just a tweet. No Man's Sky patch 1.31 adds all other crap. Check out YouTube video. That's it. That's all it was. It was just a little tweet. That's it. So why is Recore now all of a sudden a big thing? Because you have nothing. That's why. They showed the same trailer for Forza, and I was like, at this point, I'm done. I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm not wasting my time watching this. When I did something more productive. I started playing games. Convention's over. Sorry, eating delicious ice cream. But convention's over. I looked at some articles, see if anything new. Controllers and indie games. Nothing. This little hype around Gamescom, it was worthless. It was nothing. You did nothing. And the worst part is you did nothing for Xbox One S fans. People who are not upgrading got nothing this year. And people who are planning to buy an Xbox One S, you gave them no reason to buy one. They're going to look in the stores, there's nothing. The biggest news, Xbox One X pre-orders. That's the biggest hype. Like, who cares? Since when is a pre-order a big thing to hype? Like, Jesus. Is it that dry? Is this things really that bad? That pre-order is the news? Xbox lost November. Easy. This is not even. Yo, it's just a formality now. Zaire giving me my game is a formality. It's just something I have to wait for. It's no longer a question. You're not gonna have 500, 600, 700, 800,000 people buying an Xbox One X. You guys lost the plot on that one. You guys are bugging. It's gonna be funny. You know what's funny? You guys are gonna seem shocked. Like, oh my God. You watch in December when the stats come out, you guys are gonna be shocked that Xbox One X didn't sell a million. That's gonna probably do like 2, maybe 300,000 at best. And you guys are gonna be shocked. Like, how can this be? Because somehow 1 million people out there want to pay $500 for graphics. Because yeah, that's generally how it goes. 500,000, 1 million people want graphics for $500. That's it, nothing else. Come on, bro. Y'all lost the plot on this one. Y'all lost the plot. I'll give you credit this, though. I will give Microsoft credit this. At least they're still supporting Halo Wars 2, despite it didn't do that well financially. That's more than I could say for EA, who completely dropped support. No future DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda, which I think is crap, because I think the DLC could reinvigorate, especially if it's good DLC, could reinvigorate the game. I mean, Mass Effect Andromeda, maybe to its own metric, didn't do as well, but it definitely did much better than Halo Wars 2. So I'll give Microsoft props on that one. They're still supporting, Halo Wars 2 for the, 5,000 people that bought the game. So you can't knock Microsoft for that. But this Gamescom, come on, bro. Let's stop bold. Let's not like donut. People are talking to me about donuts. Like, and I'm thinking, what are y'all guys talking about? And then I saw a little clip: controllers shake donuts. And then Aaron Greenberg lying that Xbox doing a great job providing exclusives. Lying, straight frauding in front of your faces. Is he bugging, bro? Is that dude bugging? Yo, that dude needs a urinalysis because he's smoking some shit that's untraceable. Bugging out. Yo, it's a trip. I don't know. I'm just saying, me personally, listen. For me, listen, I'm getting the 1S, $200. Hopefully even cheaper than $200. So there's no dog in this fight. I'm not investing $500 in Microsoft. You bugging. Not happening. I'm not going to drop $500 on an Xbox product. Bugging. You guys are bugging. For this, For controllers? For 4K upgrades to Recore? Nah, not me. No. Y'all enjoy that. If that's y'all thing, enjoy it. Do what you want. And you know, it's hilarious. It's just funny because it trips me out. Now more than ever, now that you guys see, for a while you were resisting the whole Xbox had no exclusives. Now you fully embraced it because now it's, well, it doesn't matter because now at least I get the best multi-plat experience. That's your damage control now. That is hilarious because I just asked myself, well, if multiplats, if that's what you're happy about, why were you gaming on the Xbox the last 4 years? Why now you're switching? Why now? Now, so you were cool with playing inferior multiplats for 4 years, but now that you realize Microsoft first-party publishing sucks, you're defaulting to better version multiplat, to which you have to pay another $500 to do it. So you guys already bought, you paid $500 for the OG Xbox, I mean for the vanilla Xbox One. Then you paid $300 for the Xbox One S, so that's $800. Now you're gonna drop another $500. So $1,300 in hardware. And then you have the nerve to say PC gaming is expensive when you just dropped at the minimum $1,300 in hardware. I bought a PS4 vanilla in 2015. And that's all I'm buying. That's all I need for this whole generation. That's it. If it was the most powerful console for the time being, whatever. If it's not the weakest, whatever. It is what it is. The main part, though, just keep pushing the games. Keep going in stride and keep doing better every year. Keep growing. Don't fall back. Don't relegate to worse. Do better year over year over year over year. That's it. That's all I care about. But you dudes spent $1,300, or about to, once you buy your One X, you would have spent over $1,300 in hardware. And now you're saying you're doing it for the best version of multiplats, when you could have been doing that on PC. And now you cannot say PC is too expensive. $1,300 over the last 4 years in hardware? Nah. Forget about that. That damage control is over with. Yo, anyway, I'm going to cut this short here because there's not much. I'll just be beating a dead horse. Microsoft, fix yourselves. Because I don't know what the hell's going on. It ain't the controllers. It isn't the game refunds. It isn't being able to play OG Xbox One games. It ain't none of that. But nobody wants to listen. Yo, I said this almost 2 years ago, that Microsoft first-party publishing and what they're doing is crap. You know? I've been saying that. Now people are starting to notice. If they don't fix this stuff, listen, you're going to notice this in November. Right now, you're all hype. You guys are running on fake hype and hope. Let's be honest. You've been running on fake hype and hope all year long. You just keep making excuses, you know, kicking the can down the road, hoping that something might happen. You know? Oh, don't worry, E3 2017. E3 2017 comes, the barely shows cracking. Oh, no, don't worry, Comic-Con. Comic-Con comes, game looks like crack. Oh, don't worry, Gamescom. Gamescom is here. What now? What are you going to say now? Because you got no other show. Unless Microsoft shows up at Paris Games Week, there's really nothing. It's August? Oh, wait, hold up. Don't even say TGS. Tokyo Game Show, don't embarrass yourself. Don't do it. Don't even hype Tokyo Game Show. Because you guys don't even like, majority don't even like, and I said majority, not the minority, because there's a minority that do appreciate Japanese games, but the majority, you've been damaging controlling Japanese developed games all year long. Hell, you've been doing it since PlayStation Experience in December. Don't even say the words Tokyo. Don't even say Tokyo. You've been calling the games Jap trash, Tinky Winky. They don't sell, no one cares. Don't even hype Tokyo Game Show. Keep your mouth shut. Don't even say the word Tokyo. Keep that out of your vocabulary. Don't even bring it up. Don't embarrass yourself. Leave it alone. Don't say the word Japanese. Don't say the word Tokyo, Osaka. Don't even say Eastern developed games. Just don't say anything about that. Don't just ignore it. You'll be embarrassing yourself. There is nothing for the rest of the year for you guys. Nothing. Just leave it alone. It's a dead subject. All right? The fact is, this bet is won. There is no doubt in my mind. Yo, right now, I honestly feel Xbox won't even, more people are going to go out and buy the Switch November 2. Even on that, no, at this point. At this point, Switch is going to seem to more people a more valuable product than the Xbox brand right now. It's just incredible how Microsoft really made Xbox look so low at this point. So low at this point. You really have to be a hardcore fan at this point for Xbox. Really hardcore. Because it's ridiculous now. Phil Spencer, oh man, I don't know. To be honest, right now things are just as bad as it was in 2013, to be honest. Maybe even worse, because at least in 2013, sure, Connect sucked, but at least you guys were bragging about games. You know, when you were able to talk about the console, you were able to talk about games, you know, and throw it in people's faces on all the games you were playing. You at least had that, I would say. Sure, people were mad that was $500. Sure, people was mad that it was 720p. You know, sure, people talking crap about spying, government spying, all this other crap, you know. But at least, no matter what, you guys were talking about games. Now you don't even have that anymore. You don't have anything. You're talking about 4K assets and shadows and lighting. So now I'm starting to wonder this year might be even worse than 2013 for you guys. Because you're really talking about nothing. It's just hopes and prayers. And talking about how great the games you already played are going to look better. So you're going to replay them again because they look better. You're going to replay games because they look better. Because you really got much forward to look forward to. But whatever, you know what? I digress. It's whatever. I'm just going to be known as a fanboy. You know what? You'll see yourself in December. You know? You're going to see for yourself in December. You all going to be shocked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're going to see it, you know? Damn, Marcel. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it, you know? And you know what? I can't blame you if Xbox lost you as a fan. I can't blame you. Can't blame some of you. You know, there's a lot of Xbox users that are pissed. You know why? Because I truly believe many of the Xbox gamers that bought the console in 2013, 2014, 2015, and they said they bought it for the games, not for the graphics, many of you guys truly were honest. You guys were not trolling. You guys did not care about the 720p, 1080p. You know? And tell you the truth, I don't care. This game right here, I played. Let me make sure you can see it. I played and beat this game because I chose to select 720p, 60 frames. I did not choose the 1080p, 30 frames option that this has. This game, I don't know how it looks like in 1080p. I didn't even select it just to even look at it. I don't care. It don't bother me. So I wasn't that dude. Don't bother me. I don't even own a Pro. I think Pros are failure. You know what's funny? I'm gonna give you a little sprinkle of the future. I'm gonna tell you now, so you can hear it first. All right? I'm just buying my time. But starting January and February, because the Xbox One X is not gonna sell blockbusters. It's gonna have low sales, just like the PS4 Pro has low sales. PS4 Pro has low sales, 1 in 5. I know some people are gonna disagree, saying, "Oh no, that's pretty good because it's 20%, this, that, and third." Let's do the math. Let's pretend the Pro was another product. Let's call it the Atari Pro. And let's pretend, well, not even using those numbers, the PlayStation 4 outselling the Atari Pro 5-1. Meaning for every one Atari Pro being sold, 4 PlayStations are being sold. You wouldn't say PlayStation's kicking Atari ass right now. That's an ass kicking. Hell, PlayStation's outselling Xbox 2-1, and we consider that an ass kicking. Imagine 4-1. That's what the Slim is doing to the Pro. 4 Slims are being sold compared to 1 Pro. That's an ass kicking. Now, of course, everybody's like, well, it doesn't matter because, you know, everything goes to Sony. It's the Sony PlayStation ecosystem. Let me ask you this, right? And I'm going to be real. Making that Pro, manufacturing that Pro is just as much resources, time, and money as manufacturing the Slim. Just because it's called the PlayStation doesn't mean it's any cheaper. They are paying just as much money, maybe even more, manufacturing the Pro. But the only difference is The Slim, which is probably cheaper in manufacturing cost, is producing more console sales. The Pro is not up to snuff. It's taking just as much as time, resources, and manufacturing, maybe even more, since it's a more powerful console with more powerful components than the Slim. Taking more resources, taking more money, yet it's only doing a fraction of the benefit. The Xbox One X is going to do the same thing. It's taking up all this time, money, and resources, and it's only going to do a fraction of what the One S is doing. So the future, I'm telling you, is come January, I'm going to call it, I'm going to say, and I'm going to be one of the first dudes to say it, mid-gen refresh is a failure. The concept failed, and we will never see that concept again. Watch. After you see how low One X sells, not because it's a bad product, not because it didn't do what it was supposed to do, whatever, to what degree, but simply because it's $500. And it's only going to do a fraction of what the Xbox One S is and One X does, getting into the hands of consumers. It's only going to do a fraction. So you got two products, the Pro and the One X, taking up time, money, and resources, yet doing only a fraction of the work. Does that sound like a successful model to you? So you're hearing it. I'm giving you a little taste of what's coming in January from Puerto'S, 60 frames no lag. So tune into this channel because you're going to get this work. Mid-gen refresh is going to get this work. You're going to hear it from me first. And then everybody's going to ride along the train pretending like they knew. Nah, no one knew. No one's saying this. I'm saying it right now. Mark this, bookmark it, whatever you want to do. Make a video, say what you're going to say. But January 2018, mid-gen refresh is going to get this work. Because I think it's crap that we're going through all the bullshit for nothing. Just for a couple of 100,000 people, 1 in 5 people enjoying an upgraded experience, while the rest of us has to deal with no games. The PlayStation fans, we dealt with almost 3 years. Sure, we had some content, smaller titles, but it's nothing like what we're feeling now. Why? Because of hardware, because of the Pro. And now you Xbox fans are feeling the burn. Why? Because of 4K assets. January 2018, mid-gen refresh is going to get this work. And you're going to hear on this channel first. Everybody else is just going to hop on the train. Everybody's going to have an epiphany. Ooh, man, did mid-gen refresh fail? Nah, I'm telling you this now. It's just time. We're just waiting for it. But I'm going to let you know. You're going to see it first. All right? But I'm going to say this. I'm going to leave this off. Gamescom flopped for Xbox. It did nothing. To be honest, it was an embarrassment. There's no way to put it. You didn't need Gamescom to wait for a pre-order. They could have pre-ordered Xbox last week. Send a tweet out. Record Definitive Edition? Definitive to what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? To all of you in the chat, sorry I didn't, because I was looking at the camera trying to keep eye contact, but to all of you in the chat, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You guys take care, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If some of you saw the whole Gamescom conference, whatever you want to call that, I feel sorry. I feel bad for you because you probably wasted your time. You could have spent the time gaming, to be honest. But it is what it is. But, this is it. This is your boy, Puerto'S 77. Check me out this Wednesday, 60 Frames No Light podcast. We will be discussing this more in depth. I'm going to try to get some good people on this podcast. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what's left. And I'm telling you now, you hear it first. You're hearing it from me first. January 2018, mid-gen refresh concept is going to get this work. Pro and the One X, they're going to get bodied. I'm going to body the hell out of that concept. They're going to catch the smoke. I'm letting you know now. They're going to catch some smoke. But anyway, it's your boy Puerto'S 77. Subscribe, like the video, And yes, please subscribe. Enjoy more content. Check out the past content, I can only do so much. But anyway, you take care. Have a great Sunday. Peace.